Hello, everyone. Yeah, we're back from makeup. Welcome to the Make Your Own Way podcast. I'm Alan Scannell from Wood Turner by Alan Scannell, and my co-hosts are Johnny Allen from Bespoke Bloke Designs and Nate Wiltshire from Simply or Nate. Welcome.
Good looking fucky.
Oh, hang on, I've got to
Happy
write one of
birthday.
those. Wait a sec. What?
Happy birthday, everyone.
Oh, happy birthday to you.
1 year doing this.
Horse
Bollock.
shit.
I wore a shirt. Look,
Oh,
it's my birthday suit.
I put me drink in a Harry Potter mug.
I put
Hang on,
my
I'm going to read
wine.
some comments and see
I
what
put
these
my wine
arseholes
in
are
a
saying.
pint glass.
Worst podcast ever. Yes, absolutely.
Who
No.
said that?
No
Who do you
argument.
think?
Are you just reading them to yourself, or are you going to read them out? Or
I was
can't.
going to read them out, and then I read one that... No, I'm not going to. Looking fucky. Yeah, I like it.
Hey, see? Topical. How can I see the comments? I can't see them. I'm not privileged. This is boring. Hello?
Alan's gone.
Fuck my life. Oh, hang on.
you had a busy day, didn't you?
I got more.
What's the story with your internet, Al? Is it your phone or is it your Wi-Fi?
Your country.
I think it's the Wi-Fi. I done a restart on it before it came out. Like, it's only 5 foot away from the laptop, really. Because
Would it run off your phone?
Oh, who gives a fuck? Let's
tried
go.
that.
Come on, let's go.
I tried that. So, as Johnny was saying, I'm having a little trouble with the Wi-Fi for some reason or other. So, if I drop out, I'll you can carry on. I'll be back. But, I'll just have to prick around with it a bit or something. So,
Just like the Irish Terminator, be back, to be sure he will be back.
You're such a fucking racist.
Racist fucker with the fucking accent.
That's not racist. Just trying to fit in.
So how are you guys? Have you been up to anything interesting or exciting this week?
After you, Johnny, I don't know. I'll think about it.
Yeah, I finished up that knife with the Spot the Beach. Finished that up today. Sharpened it last night at work and finished it up today, boxed it, and it's ready to go now. So once he pays me, it's good to go.
Well, hasn't paid you already?
What?
What, hasn't paid you already?
No, I don't take payment until the knife's finished.
What? Because you trust them so much?
No, I know I could sell it if they don't pay up. So I'm giving them the opportunity to make sure they can't give out about anything. So what I do is when I finish a knife, I'll take a video of every little piece of it, send it to them, and then once they're happy, they pay me and I send them the knife and then they fuck off.
That's nice of you. I'm like, fuck you, pay me.
I'm definitely going to change things up in a couple of months' time. I'm fucking shit sick of doing commissions.
Yeah, I think there are two maker camps. I think those who trust and do things up front, and those who don't do things up front and do it on trust, and those who don't. And I don't know, call me a cynic. I'd take the money up front and I would work the other way, but I don't know. There's no right and wrong.
I can't really lose because I take a deposit.
Yeah.
And if they decide last minute to pull out, they lose their deposit. And luckily, there's people waiting on knives that I would say would jump on stuff just to get it earlier,
Yeah, but I'd be all like, sorry, what was that you pulling out? You got a question, what are you pulling out?
Never pull out. Never pull out.
Change the subject now.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
It's less than 5 minutes before Smut started, that's all.
I'm just saying, you'd lose your deposit if you pull out. So don't pull out.
Promise I won't. Johnny. What was that?
And were you at anything else this week? You were messing around with billets, weren't you?
Yes, I went back to the billet that I made a couple of weeks ago. The Damascus. It's only 7 layers.
What?
I
Really?
went back to that and forged it out a bit, but at the same time, I made a semi billet. Remember the one that I fucked up the first time?
Yeah.
So I went back and did the exact same billet, only I changed a few little things just to see if I could get it working, and I figured out what I did wrong the first time round. So it wasn't clean enough because first time round I ground all the pieces of steel and I ground the nickel and then welded it all up and then started forging it. This time I used acetone after I ground it just to clean any shite that might be in my water bucket or anything off it, and that seems to have made a huge difference. So
Yeah.
then I was working on
From
2
what I
billets at the same
understand, it's
time.
like
Huh?
clean is like, from what I understand, making like anything like
Yeah.
any laminated anything, it's like clean.
Yeah.
You touch it, you might as well like
Yeah.
just fuck it up, you know.
So I was able to work on 2 billets then at the same time because while one is heating up, I can work on the other one. So it was good. I was fucked, but it was good. So lots more of that coming.
It's good to have a bit of a play around with stuff like that and,
Mm.
learn about it and all that, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice one. Nate, what were you at this week?
What was
Cool.
I doing? That's meant to say clean your billet, but I got all dyslexic at the end. Just look at that. Seriously, that's meant to say clean your billet. What the fuck?
I thought you were into
spell.
like saving the environment and fucking not eating fucking animals and licking cows and stuff.
What?
And you're wasting
I turn all my
you're
picnic
wasting all
foil
that
into
paper.
spears. What do you want? This is
You're
not a
wasting
waste.
all that paper.
This is not a
You
waste.
should be using a whiteboard.
Oh, you fucking hippies. Just fuck off. Bunch of hippies. What have I been up to? Jesus. I got some of the coolest material that I've ever got my greasy mitts on. Ever. Superconductor. Stuff that they put in MRIs to make the massive magnets work. I got some of that. And I'm talking I got like 1.25 inches of that, and it cost me like 200 quid. So
Jesus Christ.
oof. Yeah, that's a lot, and that was plus postage and insurance. So let's not talk about the final figure. And that came from a long way away as well. Yeah, so I cut a 5mm sliver off it, made a coin, which came out amazingly, like mind blowing. This stuff, how you can etch the copper and leave. There's a niobium core, which moves the electricity around really fast. And it's really cool. But the solid metal core, it acts like titanium, so it probably is like something like it. When you cut it, it's like burns like hell. It's hot. You can't machine it on my 1940s lathe. It doesn't have that, no. So it's grinder work and grinder work really, and super hot chippings, so be careful. But yeah, so I sold my first one, which was great, and I've got inquiries for like 4 more, which is ridiculous.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm super stoked about looking into more high-end materials, see what I can get a hold of, and also see what I can make myself, being inspired by like Johnny and Rasmus. You guys are making laminated steels. I want to be able to make my own laminated nickel copper and things like that, and start messing around. I did mush some UK currency the other day, #treason. Whoops. I made a billet and then a coin, which went quite quickly, which was cool. I've made so much this week. I've been so busy. I went on a holiday the weekend, which was great, because I just up and left and went for the sea. Sometimes it's just got to be done. Carving Zippos. God, what else? Some
Have you
custom
made notes?
skull. I always make notes. I've got memory like a sieve. What am I looking? Am I looking at my notebook? I'll put it behind there. Hang on there. It's completely seamless. like what they do on telly. I'll put it like there. There you go. So I can look at you right in the eye as I say it. Is that okay?
Notebook wanker.
Yeah. I got a cool
Wait-
notebook though. What's it?
Wait till it gets to when it's all capitals. It
Oh,
starts
it's all
shouting.
caps. It's all capitals. It's like new. I got these school books from my local school. They were chucking them out like old stock. Said help yourself, so I helped myself to a foot. I'm like, yeah, I'll take those. Thank you very much. But they're well cool. Old school notebooks from schools, which are like grid patterns and yeah.
Matt's
Wish,
book.
like. I might make a leather cover because I love it so bad. What else? Oh, I concreted in the swing today. That was fun. Got the kids involved with digging holes, like you do. What else? Oh, loads of custom coins. Loads of I started a challenge because you guys all need something to do because you're obviously really bored. I can tell. I want you guys to make spheres of any type, any kind. Do whatever you want, however you want it. I want people to make spheres. I made loads of spheres. So
No,
yeah. You lazy fuck.
I'm not lazy. I don't have
Nice.
time. I don't have time to scratch my balls at the moment.
Yeah, but a lot of people do, and you can tell by their Instagram feeds. So come on, let's
You know what you should do?
do?
Tag the fuckers that are making shit all at the moment. Do you know the guys that are putting out all the same shit different day? Tag them. Tag them in it.
I
Hashtag.
tagged Shock Dog. I
Hashtag.
tagged Mark Shock Dog. I was like, Mark, could you just make me a sphere, you prick? Like I'm talking about like the best probably the best sphere maker in the business out of resin hybrid materials. He messaged me saying might do. I was like, lol, please do something like out the bag.
You
More
should
out the bag.
say to him it's okay. You'll get on to Heath Knuckles to make you one instead.
Fuck Heath Knuckles. Fuck Zametti. Putting your fucking tomato sauce in resin. I just can't be bothered. Fuck off, all of you. What?
No, he's right. Fuck Samedi. He's a prick.
Yeah. I don't know a lot about Heath Knuckles, to be honest. Someone should
shout him at the end so he has to listen to us calling him a prick.
I want my money back as well, you prick. I think a lot of people want their money back right now. Yeah.
What about you,
Zippos,
Al?
coins, pens, yeah.
Oh, he's
you
going.
know, I've done it. I've fucking done loads.
Me, I didn't do a whole lot this week. It was my birthday last week. Big €4. And the wife got
You look
me.
well for 50, man. You do.
Thanks. The wife got me a metal detector, so I'm gonna start doing a bit of metal detecting, which should be fun. Which is actually technically illegal in Ireland.
Is that what?
Yeah. There was
But you know what? Do you know what? It's like those things, right? Because it's always really old people that do it. Cops aren't going to fuck with you. They're just going to leave you alone. They're going to be like, nah, he's old. He's 50. Leave him alone.
No, actually, it's illegal if you find something of archaeological value, and if you dig it up. Which
is the good shit.
But if you go along and you find like a couple of euro coins or something like that or whatever, that's fine. But if you find something of importance, you have so many hours to report it. But you can also end up getting a fine and jail time because you haven't got a license from the Minister of Arts, Culture and Heritage or something like that.
Fuck off.
To get one of them, you have to have like some sort of archaeological background, with a plan of what you're doing and stuff like that. So,
Al, did fucking Indiana Jones need a fucking license? No, he didn't. Fuck him. Drive on, mate.
Quick question: Do you have any of that in Ireland?
What?
Indiana Jones?
No, arts, heritage.
We did until you cunts burned it all fucking down.
That's fucking true. No, I'm pretty sure. Isn't that like a treasure thing? But there's a standard. I'm pretty sure it's the same in the UK. You have to declare.
You have to declare it, but you the government will give you like a finder's fee. So I was reading there was some guy, was it last year, the year before, him and his son were metal detecting in the field, and they found this massive hoard of gold and jewels, and the government gave them something like 2.2 million, and he was going to split
Nice.
it with the farmer who owned the land. But over here, you'd get jail time, which is
That's
madness.
crazy. It's crazy.
They might change that though. They might bring it in that if it's worth like 10 gazillion fucking euros, they'll give you a fiver.
But it was brought in the 80s, this law, because of certain sites, they were finding that people had been out with metal detectors and dug holes everywhere, and didn't kind of tidy up after themselves, or they could have disturbed something, and then of course goes on to black market stuff and all that.
Like a really angry mole.
Yeah, could have been. But
I actually know someone who found 150 Saxon coins, and got his end was 90 grand, and that's what they gave him, a treasure finding fee. And then he shot his missus and burned his house down, which was sad.
As you do.
so they weren't
That's
that
true.
lucky anyway.
He spent 5 years in prison, and now his gold is in a local museum, and he's got fuck all. That's true.
There you go.
That's cheery.
And I got the bit of more painting done in the house. The boys' room has been finished, and except for doing the ceiling, I haven't done that yet. But I haven't done any of the ceilings, so at least that's done. And I made these like little apple tartlets today, which are kind of low fat, so that was kind of nice.
Baking is making.
Yeah.
Oh, we've established that.
Piss off! It's not. It's
Yes,
like
it is.
fucking arseholes
we
that put their
estab-
copy machines on their stories. Fuck off!
I had to use that knife. Remember the knife I sent you the picture of last week that I got for 150, and it worked perfect.
It didn't. It's shit.
It cut the apple and it worked. Make for food. Right. I'll say hello to a few of our valuable listeners and watchers that are here saying hello to us.
When are they coming?
Shouldn't take long.
So the real Nate is here. Hashtag woodworking. George made this. Lindsay Murphy. Wayward Wood 68. Kevin Sharkey. George made this. Did I read that one already? I might have. Hashtag woodworking Cunningham Custom Creations. Brody Donnelly. Camo Customs. Make It So. And I think that's everybody there, is it?
Oh, cool.
Lothian Woodworks.
It's okay. James isn't going to hang around. He'll fuck off in a while. He'll just abuse everyone and then go.
Jason, what's that? Figueredo. I hope I pronounced that right. Sorry if I didn't, Jason. And so hello to everybody, and thanks for joining us live. And I'll try and get this edited and out on Sunday anyway, as a normal podcast for anybody who didn't get to listen, and it'll also probably stay up on YouTube anyway if you want to watch back. So the way we'll operate is I've got 3 questions left from the last time that we were on, and if you guys want to shoot some questions up in the comments, we'll do our best to answer them, or not, whatever.
I'll try.
So I've got a crude but efficient one here. If you had to pick one deadly sin to represent you, which would it be? Pride, greed, wrath, envy, lust, gluttony, or sloth?
Envy. Envy, because I always like look at things and I want always want stuff. I envy people who have more than me, not in a bad way. I just look and go, yeah, I'd like that. Mostly tool based, and and skills based. Like, oh yeah, I'd like to be able to do that. And like, but then generally 9 times out of 10, I'll go and learn how to do it. So it's not a bad thing. I see it as a good thing. Like it's more use it to plan and like have some actual goals and aspirations. So, oh look, I envy the fact that I don't know, Cunningham Custom Creations got a sick bandsaw, and I go, hey Paul, what bandsaw you got, brah? And he goes, oh, I've got this, and I go, thanks very much, and I go and snag one on Craigslist for 20 quid. You know, like, that's what I generally do, and yeah. So that one for me.
Yeah, I think I'd be envy as well. Like I'd be very envious looking at all people's nice workshops with all the machinery and stuff like that. I just have a shack that I fucking hate. So, you know, until I get my own shed fitted, I don't think I'll be happy to work in that workshop. So, or work that workshop.
Definitely.
How about you, John?
I'd be envious as well, but I'd be more envious of what other people can do.
Yeah.
You know, you'll see a little something on something they're making or something like that, and I'll know how difficult it is to do it, but they can just fucking nail it. So yeah, that'd be something for me.
Oh god, we're all the same.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? We're like envious of each other.
Oh no, I'm not envious of you cunts.
Yeah, I'm not envious of you either. I'm on about talented fellas.
The next one is the Timber Club. Any moments you've done something so stupid the world feels like it's closing in around you? So stupid, buckets of sweat escape from places you didn't think possible. No,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, yeah, a lot. This happens a lot. I don't understand anyone. Like any impulsive person in the world who this doesn't happen to, then you're not living your life properly. Like you should properly be getting out there, pushing your fucking boundaries, and all of a sudden go, oh balls, I fucked up. Because if you're not living out that on that little line, that edge, that close to fucking hell. Oh my god, did I just spend £200 on an inch and a quarter of a superconductor? And then it turns up, you're like, that's tiny. What the fuck am I going to do with it? And you're like sweating your balls off, thinking you're never going to make your money back, and blah 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 blah, or whatever. You should be living on the edge, and you should be pushing your boundaries and making yourself feel uncomfortable, because otherwise it's fucking pointless, and you're just doing what everyone else is doing. Thanks. Anyone?
I did. I had a good one a couple of years back. I was clearing trees, and I was taking down a load of branches. So I was out with a chainsaw, and I was up in the trees cutting down these branches before I take down the main trunks. So what I was doing was just walking along the ditch, cutting them all. And I came to one that was hanging way out, but it was a big, thick branch. So I thought, I'm going to have to cut it high and kind of chop it in stages. If that makes sense. So what I did was I was cutting bits off it first to clear it. And I started cutting with the chainsaw while I was wrapped around the branch, right? So I had my arm around the branch and I was cutting back towards my face.
Nice. This sounds like a great idea.
So it was a great idea. So I'm cutting, and I literally was cutting in front of my face with a chainsaw. And as the branch went, it kicked the chainsaw, so it stopped about here.
Prick.
I'm not joking. I do you know when you know that you're after going white and you think you're going to get sick? Oh,
like when you smoke an eighth in Amsterdam, it's not the same as it is over here.
Yeah, no. Fuck me. How did you die?
Yeah.
Oh, he chopped his own face off.
Well, I shoved this chainsaw up my own arse, and it was great for a moment. I regretted everything. Yeah.
I had something there, and I fucking after forgetting it because I was laughing at your story.
Sorry, apologies. What happened again?
Oh no, I don't know. It's something about I suppose mostly with me it's being forgetful. Like I might be in work and go, "Fuck, did I leave the tap on at home?" And that happened a few years ago, and I had to go. I lived near where I worked, and I had to go home and fucking check the tap, and I had left it on the hot tap running full blast in the kitchen and gone to work, and it
That's
just
weird.
dawned on me like an hour later. But oh yeah, no, it came back to me. I back when I worked on the freight wagons, I used to do a thing called train examining. So when a train would come in, I'd have to walk around it and make sure there was no broken springs or brake pads or anything like that. And they used to run powdered cement in these 20-foot wagons, and they were like a weird kind of globe shape, and they were quite a small wagon. And when these trains come into the yard, I stood up at the top of the yard watching them as they go past to see if I could look and see any broken springs or anything like that. And so I would stand there, watch this train go past, looking as it goes past, because it wasn't going very fast. And when it had fully gone past me, I stepped across the track. But what I forgot about was that these trains, when the locomotive stops one end, all the buffers squish, so they all squish up tight. And when it gets to a certain point, the spring load pushes them all back. So literally, I had walked across the back of the train, stepped across the track, and this whole train shot back about 20 foot. And I just kind of went, oh. And I was just like, I'm never doing that again. It was kind of change your pants moment. And then the last one from this list is Tomakazil. Besides this podcast, do you have any real life regrets?
Fuck you,
I like
fucking
it.
hippie. Who is this guy? Any real life regrets? No, fuck them. No, I own everything I've ever done. 100%.
I do. I wish I went traveling a bit more when I was younger. I didn't do that because I had my apprenticeship.
Yeah, but time's not
now
done.
while you're old.
Fuck you. Can't go anywhere now because of Corona.
No, you will though, and the only reason you're going to regret that is on your deathbed. You've still got time. There's no regrets there. You just haven't done it yet. If you want to do it, you do it.
Sorry, just laughing at the comments.
I can't see any comments.
You're not.
See where it says comments. Click on that.
Oh, what? Sorry, you want me to get technical? What?
Are you on
Top
your
right.
phone or the laptop?
Phone.
Well, that's probably why.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Oh, that's not very interactive of me, is it? I can't do it. Chat. There you go. Push the
Jason
button.
said his only regret is his belly tattoo. It says no regrets. At least you spelled it right.
Comments. Oh, here we go. I see everyone now. Hello, you dickheads.
Who's a builder? Nate, are you a builder?
Not anymore. Used to be. And a fucking good one as well. Just like you're a fireman. Don't start.
Lothian Woodworks asked, why is Nate obsessed with balls?
DM me.
Hashtag woodworking. Any plans to shake up the podcast format at all?
Maybe. We've talked about doing listener rants, which might be fun.
Well, in future, we're only going to get good guests on. Not the shite that we're fucking dealing with all along.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it might be worth having a shake a bake, having a see what's going on. I don't know. Oh, I'm just reading everything. Right. Go, question.
Rab saying, for fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake. Sorry, was that racist?
Jason.
We just accepted your racism at this stage.
Thank God for that. It's only taken a fucking year.
Jason Figueredo, question: what's invisible but you wish people could see? And what's the best Wi-Fi network
We've
name?
to clear this up now. We've to clear this up first, right? Jason's name is, and he put it on his bio, and I'll tell you why I know this later. Figredo. He broke it down for people.
Right. Okay. But it looks like Figueredo.
That still doesn't help me.
Number 2 in Irish. Fuck's sake, I'm losing the questions again now.
Go on, hurry up.
I
Cracking.
read the question, you didn't fucking answer.
What was the
What was the
question?
question?
What's invisible but you wish people could see? And what's the best Wi-Fi network name you've ever seen?
What's invisible but you wish people could see?
Sounds like a stupid ass riddle that I can't be asked to answer.
It'd be great if you
Um,
could see farts.
If you could what?
See farts.
That's what I thought you said. uh,
In all seriousness, though, I'd like for all these fucking idiots who don't believe in coronavirus and these anti-vaccine twats, I'd like them to be able to actually see it physically, like in red. Like, so
I rather
they
Al's
can
one.
actually
'Cause
fear it. Okay.
Al's one, I just have a mental image of Al, like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix, and this cloud coming towards him, and he fucking back on his back, trying to avoid it.
Sorry, my comment was bullshit because it was serious.
Yeah, no serious. No more serious. Serious gives me a migraine.
And the Wi-Fi network part of it, it's not the best name, but it was something kind of funny that happened to me. Back when I lived in my buddy's house years ago, somebody had left their Wi-Fi open without any password, and we were hopping on it all the time. And have you got a birthday candle there, is it?
No, I'm playing with my Zippo.
And so yeah, and I'd seen the name, and the name was Link SYS, but I thought it was like Linsky's, and I was like, "Hey, the Linskys have left their Wi-Fi open," and my mate didn't tell me that I had it wrong. I thought there was some family called the Linskys, and they left their Wi-Fi thing open, but yeah, it was Link SYS.
I think some of my favorites are when you hear people changing theirs to like police surveillance van or that kind of thing. You know, that's fucking too powerful.
FBI.
Yeah.
And I'm not a tramp, so I don't go around looking for that sort of shit. I just pay for it. No, honestly though, it's never.
He's trying to be all fancy and he can't afford fucking shoes and socks.
Only regret my belly tattoo and says no regrets.
Sure.
Shirt, not skirt, you prick. Shirt. What? I'm wearing a fucking shirt.
Okay.
It was like posh.
They must be taking bets on when you're talking about being a builder. Who had 35 minutes for Nate talking about being a builder? Oh, God.
Right, hang on. Let me read a couple of these questions, because I can blast through these questions now quick.
Someone do it.
Right. Which of the three of you is a better maker? Stupid question. Hey. Clearly it's me. Fuck you, Johnny. Okay. How many cocks fit in a womble? That's from Awesome in Progress. I've
14.
seen his home videos, so 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it only 3?
I thought, because he's a big guy, I thought more, but no, 3.
What do you mean he's a big guy? What does that mean?
And what's going on with Shark Attack? He's been on for since we started, and he hasn't asked one question.
No, but he's been giving out to people, telling everyone to fuck off. I think he's a bit cranky tonight, is he? Hang on, I know what's wrong with him. Hang on, I saw something earlier. Where's it gone?
Well, someone explain it, because it's not right. I've got a top tip this week as well.
Nate, Cunningham Custom Creations wants to know, are you wearing pants?
No, I'm just wearing a shirt.
Yeah, Kev cut through the side of his rail saw, so that's why he's a bit... I
told you, CA glue. It's a carpenter's fix.
He's just a bit touchy, so we'll give him that one. He can lash out. It's okay.
If you were local, I'd give you one, because I've got like 9. Just saying.
You give
I
them
don't
one.
even use them. That's the funny thing.
Jesus, lads, they're very slow at the questions. I think Johnny just read them too quickly, is he?
I've got a top tip if you want one.
If you were given a free 5 horsepower motor, what's the first machine you'd make?
Dildo.
Oh, easy. Okay, I can't trump that. Fucking dildo.
Hey,
You could
freaking
offset it like on a cam. You could offset it on a cam. It'd be like, Jesus Christ!
Mr. Rob Prickly Sauce has just joined us. Hello, Rob.
Tell him to fuck off.
He definitely clicked on it by accident. There's no way he purposefully came on to watch us.
Hey, Rob. Love you, man.
Jason Figueredo. Bard and Boston's Wi-Fi name was fuck you, and the password was always in the
Poor Kev. Kev is lashing us again, right? Have you ever gotten really into something and then the dickheads don't bother doing it regularly? Say like on a podcast on a Sunday.
Oh, fuck.
Can we get a crowdfunding or something going and we buy Kev
Or an Patreon.
A new rail saw.
Just start an Patreon.
You could just give us a phone call, Kevin. We'll chat to you on a Sunday if you want.
I'll just send him a packet of CA glue. He'll be fine. Don't worry.
Because you can do a group chat on WhatsApp and stuff nowadays. Like, you know, not really any need to. We're not in lockdown anymore.
What?
Oh, yeah, we're not in lockdown anymore. Yay.
I am. Fucking
For a
keep
week.
away from me, you pox infected virus. Dirty, like zombie land. I'm staying away.
Oh,
What else you got?
that's it.
I got a top tip.
We've time for a few more questions, I think, do we?
Or
Yeah,
how about, has anyone
Come
got
on,
any
give us
top
questions,
tips?
you fucking sure.
All your top tips, your rants, your shouts, do whatever, man. Give us something, anything.
George made this. Old tools are new tools.
What? Yeah, old tools have always been new tools. People who don't hold any value in old tools are stupid because they're best. Literally, like, they're amazing.
We've a question there from Garage Avenger. He said, "Can everybody join his Patreon and give him money for nothing?" That'd be great.
Oh, come on, he's made a fridge.
Hang on, another one.
What?
What's next for the podcast? Probably not much after this one. Which Outsiders character are you? What's Outsiders? Someone fill me in.
Don't know.
Don't know what that is. I spend too much time in my shed. Don't ask me about real life stuff, whatever that is.
Can I get a free knife now? Get fucked.
Who was that? Come on, put your
real
hands
Nate.
up.
The real Nate.
Oh, mate, who? Hang on, what? The real what?
The real Nate. The real Nathaniel.
Hang on, I've got to go on the chat. 1 second.
Camo Customs asks, now that people have been forced to home and Zoom school, it has become apparent that the kids will never get snow days again. What do you miss from your childhood? Jim will fix it. That was great.
Oh yeah, Noel's house party, Mr. Blobby. It's a fucking bollocks, wasn't it? Saturday TV was the bollocks, like Lost in Space, fucking Land of the Giants. These guys will never know this shit. They'll be too busy watching YouTube, playing fucking Xbox, and I don't know, whatever else they do. Fuck them. Like,
so you miss Jim will fix it.
No, I met Jim once. It was a fucking close call, in my opinion.
I'd say you were all right, mate.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Sorry, I'm going balls deep tonight. I'm just going to take everyone out tonight.
Hang on, what does that actually mean? I want to know. I'm pretty good about that.
I just mean that you were probably too old.
That's probably true. I was a scout, not a cub. Yeah, he used to do the Hitchin Marathon anyway, which is where I live, and I gave him a medal. If I'd known what I know now, I would have stabbed him in his guts.
With the medal.
What do you miss, Al?
Being young.
Well, you are
What?
50.
Being young.
How old are you? You're 40. What do you mean? You're not dead yet. Jesus.
Kev Sharkey has calmed down and asked, he found some branches used instead of raw plugs the other day. What's the dodgiest hack you've come across?
God, I saw that. That's like.
Where did you find them? It was probably me.
I actually thought it was quite clever of them because they
Yeah,
obviously
yeah,
ran out.
fair
They
play.
obviously ran out of raw plugs and decided they'd use a bit of a branch.
Did the job.
So, Nate, what was the dodgiest hack you've ever come across?
Dodges hack. You know, like a hack, or do you call it a bodge? I don't know. I need a moment. I've seen some fucking rare shit in my time.
When you were a builder.
I don't know. I obviously like working in a lot of old houses. You see a lot of old groovy shit, and like lintels these days are different to lintels in the old days. Like where they just chuck a piece of oak across. These days, it's like a piece of steel that will hold up a bridge or the Empire State Building. You know, I don't know. What is a hack? To me, I don't know. If it works, it works. A bodge is something that just doesn't work. I don't know. For me, those dowels, they worked. So what? They might have been found in a branch outside. I think that's quite ingenious. I don't know. I think there's a difference between a bodge and a hack. I don't know. I can't. Nothing springs to mind. But I like the dowels. I think that's cool.
Do you know who has some great hack stories? Is Rab, the Very Angry Maker. The guy that he bought his house from. Oh my god!
Oh,
some of the stuff that he did is just fucking bonkers.
Yeah. Apparently, The Outsiders was a movie, and then someone said, "Oh yeah," Cameron Custom said it was an old movie with Patrick Swayze.
Did it have laser guns or aliens in it? Because if
Or
not,
just that.
no fucking clue what it is.
Did your feet put Jim off?
What feet? Fucking show something.
Awesome in Progress said,
Fuck
if
off,
you are
mate.
given
Fucking
month-
animal. Blech.
Awesome in Progress asks, if you are given a month without any restrictions regarding time or responsibilities, just pure maker time, what would you make besides trinkets?
Who's that fucking directed to? Trinkets.
All of us. And then the real
Just
Nate would make knickknacks.
You can fuck yourself. You can. I just make what I do now. I'm enjoying making exactly the way I want to. It's working really well, and I just batch. I just do things a bit bigger. I'd batch more things rather than at the moment. I'm kind of doing more customs and commissions, and then getting the occasional little breaks to do a batch of this and a batch of that, where it's cool for like skulls and skull beads and things like that. But at the moment, I'm enjoying experimenting and letting things just go. And some things I'll keep for myself, some things I'll let them go, some things don't sell, and that's where I know I'm not doing the right thing. But then 9 times out of 10 they'll go like down in the future sometimes. So I don't know. I'm enjoying myself now. I wouldn't change a lot. To be honest.
Do you know, just on what you were saying there about keeping stuff for yourself, I keep fuck all for myself, right? But every knife I make, I think, yeah, I'd love to keep that, but it's not the one yet. Do you know that kind of way?
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. It's not.
Like-
It's not spectacular enough for.
I would have kept that superconductor, apart from the fact that someone in Singapore offered me an outrageous amount of money for it, and I just couldn't say no. So that, as far as I was concerned, that was a keeper.
Can they not get him over there? No.
I don't know. You can get him if he buys them from over here. The thing is, I haven't seen it. I have literally not seen anyone in the UK doing anything like that. No, as far as I know, there's no one else.
Your man, what's his name? The ringmaker, Patrick Adair.
Oh yeah,
he's made a couple of rings out of him.
Is he in the UK?
I thought he was. No, is he? I don't know.
Oh no. Yeah, but he's on about $1,000 a ring, so fuck him. So.
Yeah, fuck him because he's expensive.
Oh yeah, he's a monkey metal lathe.
The real Nate asked, "What tool do you most regret buying?" Don't know if you do.
Oh, I do. That stupid fucking bandsaw that I got from Aldi or wherever the fuck it was. And also a Metabo thicknesser. Also, there'll be 2 videos coming up where I put a sledgehammer to both of them, unless someone puts their hands up and says, I would like them. Otherwise, it's getting a fucking sledgehammer on Instagram, just for fun. So, yeah, you have to collect them because I'm not posting it. Absolutely not.
You just told nobody to go near you.
No, I'm saying if you want a Metabo thicknesser or what is a Schreitap or whatever it is, Aldi bandsaw. If you want one, come and get it. If you don't, I'm going to sledgehammer it on my stories for a bit of content whore, you know.
The real Nate said, "Leave the foot shit for your Patreon, Nate."
It's Natreon. I'm hashtagging that and TMing it with a vague hope that I don't get sued.
And Camo Customs called you a hoppity freak.
That's okay. I'm probably taller than you, you Scottish prick.
I thought he was Brazilian.
Is he? Fuck. That's a long way away.
He is.
Cunningham Custom Creations asks, more space or more time? More space would make you more efficient as you wouldn't have to constantly move shit around. For me, it would be more space every time.
No, more time for me. I'm used to working in a small workshop now.
Yeah,
So,
no, it'd be more time for me as well.
Yeah, more time.
I don't have any.
Time is my absolute killer. If I had more time, like I'd be unstoppable. Like it doesn't matter how much space I've got. I can make in a shoebox. I don't give a fuck. I'm converting my study into like a sewing room and like a printing place. It's really quite nice. So space isn't an issue. I can make anywhere. Time. If I had more time, then I just create and make all day. It'd be really, really cool. But I'm not saying I don't like the way I do it now, but having the time to be able to almost take your time, create, experiment, and like mess around, that's bonus time. That's great. That's when all the good stuff happens, when you've got more time. Actually, no, that's not always true. Sometimes it's good to work under pressure. No, I'm just thinking on the fly, but sometimes the best stuff comes under pressure. But if I had more time and I was under pressure and I had less space, then I'd create more cool shit. There you go.
Did you have enough time for that question? Yeah.
No, I'd like a bigger workshop. Thanks.
Jason asks, fuck, marry, kill Johnny Allen Nate. Your other self is a clone in the equation. Fuck no.
What's that film? The Time Traveler's Wife, where the guy keeps bumping into himself in the past, and you kind of see that as an advantage because you get to like send yourself out on little missions. But would you have sex with yourself? That's the question.
Oh.
Why are you watching that shit?
Oh, I've read it. I haven't watched it. I've read it.
You read a book.
The Time Traveler's Wife.
You read that.
Classic. It's really good.
You spent the time to read that book.
And I watched it.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, but would you, in that scenario, would you have sex with yourself? That's the question.
No, I'd marry myself because do you know what?
You wouldn't necessarily have
I'd
sex
be
with
fucking
yourself,
awesome.
using yourself for a little bit, like not like full on, but just a little bit.
No.
No?
I'd marry myself. I'd have a
You're
fucking
pretty fit,
amazing
Johnny.
workshop.
You're
I'd
pretty
never
fit.
break my balls about spending time in the workshop. Yeah.
But you'd send yourself out to work and there'd be no appreciation. None.
That's
Well,
all
that'd
right.
be a
You'd
very
get used to
sterile relationship.
that. Yeah, it'd be fine.
You should read it. It's fun.
No.
You should.
Anyway, moving on. I've thought about, Cunningham Custom Creations asked, I thought about running my Aldi bandsaw through a big ass hammer. Should it be done?
Send it to me and we'll do a 2-for-1 deal.
Another little tree. What happened to Johnny's gossip segment?
What gossip?
There's
No,
a
that's
little
not a
bit of
good
a
idea.
there's a little bit of legal situation. I'm giving away too much. So
And we
I'm
need
still
a
gonna
jingle.
do it. I'm still gonna do it when I think of stuff, but for now.
We also need a jingle for it. So if anybody wants to send us their ideas for jingles or little voice clips, just do. And we need one for shout outs as well. We still haven't got one for shout outs.
Only a year. We're just warming up.
What we got? What should they rename the top tip segment? No, because then we'd have to do another fucking jingle.
No, don't be fucking stupid. We just settled into this.
Yeah.
Who said that?
No.
Put
I
them in a
had
note.
to, I had to send
Obliterate them.
I had to send people nudes to get those jingles, like. Not my nudes, your nudes. Anyway.
And that's why they're crap.
Speaking of top tips, we going to do a few top tips?
I haven't got one.
You said in the beginning.
15 minutes ago you said you had a top tip.
I forgot it.
Surely it's in your notebook.
Hang on. Let me put it behind my camera. Flash.
Johnny, have you got a top tip while we await?
Not really. I wasn't interested enough. I
have one anyway. Just
Try
if
a
you're
card for this.
Shut up, Nate. Alan's talking.
if you're doing like an accent wall in a room, like a different color, and you have it masked off, before you take the masking tape off, run a blade along the edge where the corner is, and it'll stop the whole other paint peeling off, which is exactly what happened to me when I was painting the boys' room, because we had an accent coloured wall, and when I pulled off the masking tape, it pulled off a load of the paint that I put on, so I had to redo it. So yeah, just run a blade along the edge of the masking tape before you pull it off to let it lift off easy.
Unprofessional. Well, you cut it in. Cut it in with a paintbrush.
I did cut it in.
No, without the masking tape. Just do it.
Fuck off. Not a hope. It's two completely different colours. It's a fucking dark blue and a grey.
Yeah.
Nah.
Do it.
No. It's done. Finished it.
Okay. That's good.
Right. Did either of you two think of a tip?
Yeah, I've got one. Get car primer and keep it in your workshop and use it for everything. It's great for masking off. Like today, I didn't know how to. Well, I was thinking about how to mark off an area that I had to dig out 4 pads for a swing that I was putting in for the kids, and like just car primer, bit of spray paint, job done. Now I know how big it is, and I use it for masking off, for acid etching, for just it's just so useful to have car primer on hand. I think every workshop should just have, if you don't do spray paints, just at least have car primer. It's really handy stuff, and that's mine.
Top tip.
Yeah, honestly, I do find it just like very, very useful for a lot. If you got to make like even like, so sometimes like people who do a lot of steel work, they use that blue shit. You just spray a bit of primer over it. You can get a really nice line, and it's just one of those things that I just find that it's very, very versatile. And if you keep it in the workshop, it's like £2 or £3 a tin or something. It's next to nothing. And it's really useful. And I like acid etching is a must. It's like fucking amazing for acid etching. Yeah. So yeah, give it a go. So, let me know what you think.
Do you know what? I was going to just say keep your shit clean for my top tip, right? But I'm just reading the comments here, and I'm going to read out the lads' comments instead, because they've got some good tips, proper tips, like normal human beings.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
So Paul Cunningham says, if you need to trim between 1 and 2 millimeters at the miter saw, just push the timber against the blade, causing a slight deflection. Lift the blade and drop. Far easier than trying to bump the workpiece down. Good top tip. And Jason's tip is, wash your hands first thing in the morning if you go to sleep with an itchy bum. That's a good tip. I like that.
I like that one.
Yeah. Actually, do you know what? That reminds me of a tip I do have. If you have soot, if you're dealing with soot and fucking coal and shit like that, and it's on your hands, right? Don't use hot water when you're washing your hands, because what it does is it opens up the pores in your skin, and you'll stain your hands with the black. Wash your hands with cold water and soap. Get the heavy shit off. Then use hot water. There you go.
And that's cool. I like that one. Well, my hands look 90% of the time just fucking ingrained with shit, and I kind of just live with it now. I don't know.
You can try washing them.
Okay.
The Real Knight said, top tip, Johnny gives away free noise if you ask him.
Yeah, I saw that, but I chose to ignore it. Dickhead.
Camo Custom says, buy the kids ice lollies from Farm Foods Iceland and keep the sticks for stirring resin.
Not bad, not bad.
Yep, that's
Lindsay's
good.
still here. I actually thought Lindsay and Soph were the only two girls that were here that arrived on. And I thought, because of you two, the two of ye, and your crass sense of humour, that the two girls bailed out, but Lindsay's still here.
What? Oh no. Look, hang on. I've got a card for this. Oh, hang on, wait.
Just there for a second.
No. This is a good one. It
better be fucking good.
It is.
That's how drummer.
What's that got to do with it?
You've changed. You've changed. Oh my god, that was an hour's joke, just winding up. Oh, thank God, I've got that off my chest. Thank God. You've changed. You spent an hour trying to make me you spent a year trying to make me swear, and now I'm swearing like fuck you stuffed.
Who stuffed? I have no problem admitting I'll sell my fucking soul for the right price. Oh, Soph's here still as well.
You fucked up for me, you cunt.
Hang on. So the two girls are actually still here. Lindsay said, I just joined in, missed all the crass stuff. And Soph said,
No, you didn't.
Soph said, I'm also still here, just taking it all in. Soph, that's a bit too, like, whatever you're at, that's up to you.
Shirt. Oh my God.
Are you having a stroke?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Not literally, but...
Way too much excitement just in 30 seconds. Seriously, you don't know how long I've built up to that. That's ridiculous. I feel like I've got that off my chest. It's great. Ah, unbelievable.
You got a Dremel, though, didn't you?
No, I blew it up. Like literally in 30 seconds flat, I fucked that right up and threw it in the bin. I really, really did blow it up very, very, very quickly, and bought a cheap replacement. Oh, that's really bad, isn't it? Sorry. No, to be fair, it was a
Don't
second-hand
apologize
Dremel.
to me. I don't give a fuck. It's not like I fucking own Dremel or something. I don't give a fuck.
See, now I feel bad because I had a joke at your expense, and now it's like, oh, just come full circle now.
Okay, shall we? Should we go into a few rants?
Yeah, okay.
Please say you have rants.
A weak one.
Go on, give us a.
Not me. I want to see what yours is first. Took the piss out of me.
My one, yeah, okay. We ordered lino for 2 of our bathrooms about 3 weeks ago. 2 different patron linos. One for the ensuite, which is a smaller room, and one for the main bathroom. And the 2 guys arrived yesterday to install. The first guy had a roll in his hand, showed me the patron. I said, yeah, that's for the ensuite. And then the other guy came in with the other roll.
Hang on. What's the word you're saying?
Ensuite?
No. The are you
Lino.
saying patron? Patron.
Yeah.
The pattern. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, the patron. Fuck off.
Oh, fuck me. Oh.
Anyway.
Oh, that's superb.
Anyway, so the guy goes up and he goes into the jeez, the dog. He goes into the ensuite and he shouts out to the other fella, "Have you got that measuring tape?" And I'm like, "What's going on here?" And
Right.
he says, "That's the wrong size." He says, "That must be for the main bathroom." I says, "No." I said, "The wife told me that one is going in the ensuite." So I rang her, double checked, and she says, "Yeah, they have it wrong." So I got in touch anyway with the 2 lads left. You know, they didn't install it. I rang the company and they were to call back, and they basically kind of, because my wife had ordered it through, you know, she rang and they had sent the emails to her and stuff like that. Basically, this guy was on the phone and he basically accused us of being wrong. My wife had said it in person in the store and on the phone what she wanted. This guy sent out an invoice with photographs of both the types of lino and the sizes of the cut. But his argument was, I sent you out that and I never got any reply. And we were like, yeah, so we have 2 fucking kids. We've told you twice what we wanted, and we're fucking up to 90 at home. You want us to check everything in triplicate. You know, you want us to fucking check. If you didn't get a response from us and you needed one, why didn't you call us before you cut the fucking material? But he was a fucking cunt on the phone. He had my wife in tears after she got off the phone.
Oh.
How'd you pay them?
They've already been paid, yeah. So he said, she said, "I'm not going to deal with you anymore. I want to talk to somebody else." So he said that customer services will be on to her tomorrow. But customer services didn't ring today. He said he was on to customer services and they advised him that if we want what we originally ordered, it will cost us an extra €100 because they'll have to cut up another sheet. Now, they are not getting another fucking euro out of me. The customer's fucking right. He can't fucking he can't make somebody fucking so upset, you know, that they're fucking in tears. The cheeky fucker. And I'm gonna rip him a new one. I'm gonna get back onto them. I'm gonna be on social media all over them if I don't get what I want or my money back. And it's just an absolute disgrace. I don't know how they run a company like that.
Should call up to him. I guarantee you, it'll be a different story if they're face to face. Garen
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Teed.
Yeah.
Apart from
Well-
apart from anything else, you're well within your rights to get your money back. So
Yeah.
just take that.
We didn't get what we wanted, so yeah, I'll be looking for my money back or get what we wanted. They all slagging me for saying Patron.
Patreon. Patreon.
And Soph just said maybe not the best wording there. Look, if you want to take it all in, that's totally up to you.
Oh,
Um,
bastard.
I think we should call the episode Patron, because I just think that's the best thing I've heard all night.
Well, it's say Patron.
Periwinkle Blue Bass.
Once it's not me. It's not me.
But at least I have a little bit of Dublin accent left anyway. What about your rants, lads?
After you, Johnny. I'm struggling. Here, mate.
Mine's only a fucking. Do you know what? I'm just tired. I'm tired of people. I'm tired of everything. I'm just tired of dealing with people. I just don't like people anymore.
That's not great going for a podcast, though, is it?
No. I'm just, you know what? I'm sick of just people and their opinions and their fucking horseshit and the social etiquette that you can't just punch someone in the throat just because you don't like the look that they give you. It's just
that is harsh, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's
is
really
harsh.
bad. That is bad. You can't punch people in the throat.
Yes.
Just whatever the fuck you want.
It's just, do you know what? I'm just tired of this generation of. It's not even a generational thing because old people and young people do it, and it's just everyone wants to be offended and have an opinion on everything. Shut the fuck up! Just shut the fuck up. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of people opening their mouth and just having an opinion on stuff. Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, sorry. I actually thought you were talking to me.
No.
But shut up.
I'm just, you know what? I'm just getting tired and cranky in my old age. I'm just had enough of people. I think I need to go away on a desert island and just zen out for a while.
Well, yeah, what, about 16 hours, something, is it?
See, that's poor. Come on, Al, you can do better than that.
Yeah, not old. Rant over.
Yeah. I don't want to talk.
Did I do the one about the stupid bitch in the village who came around the corner and had a go at my kids? Did I do that one?
No,
Like,
she covered
Was she a
in pee.
beekeeper?
No, well, probably. She's a fucking horse keeper. Yeah, that's bad enough. I think people. My rant is about. I may have done this in the past, but I'm going to revisit it. So here we go. It's about people who don't treat children like people, and this happened recently. I apologize if I have done this before because I feel like I should have done. But she's got like a little mini. She drives around a fucking village like a dickhead. She's a fucking horse person, and I'm sorry, horse fucking people. Got most of them, a lot of them, maybe a few of them have a bad attitude, and like I guarantee, and I know for a fact, in fact, that she's never worked a fucking day in her life, and neither has her husband, and she's a gobby twat. And these people, like if I'm drawing any kind of a picture, like she comes around the corner in a convertible mustard yellow Mini, and it's a blind bend, and my 10-year-old is out with 5 of his kids, his friends, on bikes, and they're approaching a junction at the right way, like they're on the correct side of the road. She comes around the corner. It's a 90, in fact more than a 90-degree bend. It's like it's sharp as fuck. She comes around the corner, ridiculous speed, and the wrong side of the road. and is met by 5 kids, like screeches to a halt, and immediately her reaction is to scream like fuck at these children. Like, and hang on a moment, what the fuck? You drive like a dickhead, you entitled prick. And I spoke to each and every one of these kids to make absolutely sure that I was right. And they all said, no, she came around the corner on the wrong side of the road going way too fast. And I know for a fact all of these kids are very sensible and they know their shit at 10 years old. She's a cunt. And she comes around the corner like a self-entitled prick at 30 when you should be going 5. And she yells at my kid and 5 others. Not only does she do that, she puts it on Facebook. Like, these, it's great to see the kids out and about again, but could their parents please, like, make sure that they've got road safety in mind? Fuck you. Double fuck you. And watch your goddamn mouth. I fucking hate these people, like, with a passion. Like, too much money, no fucking sense. All the power on Facebook.
You should post a link to this video on the Facebook page.
Yeah,
Mm.
and you know what? She won't make the mistake again, because oh, growly.
Yeah, I'd be calling up to the door to say hi.
Yeah, precisely. And she won't do it again. So fuck you. You fucking
Patricia.
own
Fuck you, Patricia.
10 horses twat. Yeah, she's a Patricia. Fuck you.
Oh, Fred's after joining. Hey, Fred.
Yo, Freddie.
Hey, Fred.
Hashtag party face. Hashtag for
Hashtag.
That's true.
hashtag.
How much are you after drinking, man?
Can you do that in emojis?
Hang on. Let me try again. Hashtag dyslexic. Come on.
I still can't see any of the emojis that Fred's typing on the chat on this. It comes up with squares. I have no idea what he's saying.
iPhone wanker.
It's smiley face, wave, wave, wave.
Hello.
I can see the smiley face, that's all. I don't know why it doesn't come up on this.
He's called you a cunt.
Alright. Fuck you.
And he said the way that you say the word pattern is fucking ridiculous.
Everyone's
Pattern.
talking.
Patron.
What's wrong with saying patron? That's the patron.
Patreon.
Patreon is
Oh,
Patreon. £30 in my account every month. I'll send you cool stuff.
Nate,
And
what do you have your name down as? It's just all I can see is Nate, master of ...
I can
Fill it
only
in.
see master. I presumed it was something else.
fill it in. It's up to you. It's okay. Use your imagination.
That's for Fred, because I can't see his fist bumps.
So what? So Camel Customs asks. So what other words does Alan fuck up? All of them, because he's a dub.
I always
Is
say remember wrong.
What
Or
you say?
remember.
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 Shout outs.
Yeah, okay, shout outs. Well, I think I'll have to just cut that little bit out and make that our jingle. Nate just going, shout outs. Who do you want to shout out then, Nate?
Oh, I don't. I want to hear what you guys have got to say first. I know.
Oh, that's
I need
so
to-
low. You always do that.
I know. Gives me thinking time.
Johnny, who do you want to shout out?
See, this is how I knew what Jason's name was earlier, because Jason was my shout. So, Dark State Forge, all one word, on Instagram. He's also got a YouTube channel, YouTube. Lots of numbers and letters. Go over and check out his account and go click on his thing and play with his stuff. Jason is a blacksmith, knife maker, stroke, awesome guy. Chatted to Jason quite a bit after I fucked up the last billet, so that's how I kind of got chatting to Jason. But if you go check out his stuff, you see like he's doing Makume Gane, he's doing laminated steel, he's doing all this cool shit. So he's a Yank as well, and just reading through the comments there, it's aluminium. There's a U in color, and a few other things that I can't think of top of my head.
What's the second name again, Johnny?
Fig Gur Reed Do.
Say faster.
Dark State Forge. Figridido. Figrid Do.
Sorry, Jason.
Catherine.
This week I want to shout out some we've shouted out before, but Rab, the very angry maker, he's doing some deadly work with CNC. He's kind of just picking it all up as he goes, and he's kind of knocking them out of the park there. So I just wanted to give him a shout out and say fair play to him.
Nice. Always good to shout the old Rab.
How about you, Nathan?
He's Rab's kind of like our podcast mascot. He was our first guest, wasn't he?
Guest host.
Yeah.
I always kind of think of Jimmy DeResta as our podcast mate, like mascot. He's cute. It was a good that time once, wasn't it?
Are you shouting out Jimmy DeResta?
No, fuck off. I'm going to shout out a guy that I just kind of like. His name's hang on, let me have a look. Barefoot Humble. He makes like little pry bars and lanyard beads. But he does
hang on, what's his name?
His name is Barefoot.
Not happening.
Humble. Yeah.
Not happening.
It's topical. Come on. And he's nice as well because I interact with him.
What the fuck is wrong with you people? Can you not wear shoes?
I don't know if he doesn't wear any like shoes, but it's just his name, Johnny Allen. Yeah, he makes cool stuff. Anyway, go and have a look. He laminates his pry bars with cool materials like micarta and glow in the dark shit, and he's wicked, man. Go and check him out. You should.
Make Soph do what, Lindsay?
What? Lindsay
said, make Soph do it. I'm trying to figure out what she meant.
They're still going back to Soph saying she's taking it all in.
Now I finally found out that I finally found the comments. I'm going back. Hang on.
Literally 2 minutes before we finish up.
Yeah.
Oh look. Oh god.
Aluminum.
Hello everyone. Oh god, there's loads of people.
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
Yeah, Kev's right. Kev Sharkey was our first guest host. You're correct, Kev. Yeah. Kev went on for me when we were off having the baby, and then I think Rab went on for the next one or something like that.
Hang on.
See, it's so long ago now.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
What is that? We're not there yet, Chet. We're not there yet.
Good Lucy.
no.
First, yeah.
Oh, it's something. It's Irish. You have to read it in the way you read it.
What kind of a K is that?
I wrote it in a hurry.
You write that with your feet.
You'd be surprised what I could do with my feet.
I don't even want to know what you do with your feet.
Scaly at the bottom, and like I can grab all sorts of stuff. It's like a fingernail.
Have we any other items of business?
I'm pretty sure I do, but fuck me if I can remember any of it. Make a sphere. That's my new thing at the moment. I'm like challenging people to make a sphere, and so hurry up.
Yeah, get on with it, people.
I see Kev Sharkey put up a post looking for people to join Team Shark Attack for Movember.
They did, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the fucking Kev, how much did you say on it? Was it 24 grand or 26 grand you've raised?
Yeah, a lot.
Quite
I'm
fast
doing
now.
it this year.
It was
It is.
massive, yeah. But yeah, so if anybody's interested, go and have a look on Shark Attack 1979's Instagram page, and
Mm-hmm.
you can drop them a DM.
I'm definitely doing it again this year. My God, it was the fucking most horrendous
Yeah,
thing
just slide into Kev's DMs. He loves it.
I've ever done. It was horrendous.
I
Like,
only just grew back the beard after shaving it off, so might, I don't know.
I actually like considered it as a traumatic experience in my life, and I've signed up again. I don't know. I don't know if I can do it a third time.
It's gonna
It hurt.
Endless hilarious thumbnails. Endless.
Can't believe I'm doing it again. Last year I was like, no, fuck that, never again. Kev's a dick. His entire charity is a bunch of arse. I'm never doing it again. But here we are.
And we'll just say thank you to everybody that tuned in to us live. Fair play to you.
No, fuck them. They got fucking nothing else to be doing.
Wait a second, I've
Clearly.
got a card. Got a card.
Apart from Soph, she's busy.
Pretty sure I've got a card. Wait.
She's not living that down, like.
No, fuck it, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. It's the wrong one.
Nate, good looking fucky.
24 grand.
24 grand. That's incredible. That's fucking incredible.
Fair play.
Wait. I'm going to get it right. I swear.
Blank page.
Yeah, it's just a blank page.
Fuck's sake. It says it all, really, doesn't it?
The real Nate asks, can we go back to getting these podcasts? Oh, hang on. These podcasts once a week again. Yeah, we're busy.
No.
We're busy. What can
No.
we do?
Sure.
Did you just sit down in the room and just start drawing out hashtags of stuff that when you look around, you see them?
I had a lot of prep time for once. I've got a stack that's like an inch high. Do you want some more?
Go on, show us your inch.
These will go great on the audio version of this podcast.
Don't want to stand up. No, they're all gone. Bye. Good luck and fuck you.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and we'll chat to you next week.
Whenever.
Maybe.
Fuck you.
Whenever. Good luck at fucky. Fuck it. Right,
How do we
that'll
turn
do it
this
for
shit
the
off?
audio one. That'll
How
do
do I
it for the
leave?
audio. So we'll say,
God, they're a bunch of dickheads, aren't they? How the fuck do I turn this off?
Patron?
you don't have to turn it off straight away. You could say goodnight to everyone.
Oh, good night and fuck you. Is that how?
No, you told us we only had to stay on for an hour and a half. We've done our bit now, and we don't need to tolerate them anymore.
Hang on, I've got another.
Good night.
Johnny's gone. What a knob. Well, let's all slag him off. Johnny.